What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? It's your girl, Queen C, here with the Ask Queen C question today. So I have someone who wrote into me and they said, "Dear Miss C," that's Queen C, damn it. No. Dear Miss C, I have a dilemma I want to ask you about. Your advice is always on point. Please don't use my name. I'm 20 and I'm the only child. To tell you a little about myself, I'm a full-time college student and I work part-time processing mortgage applications. I save my own money to buy a car to commute and I think I'm doing okay for myself. The problem is I live at home with my mom. I had a chance to go away to college, but I feel bad because my mom didn't want to be alone. I won't lie, it's easier for me to live at home and work part-time because my college is expensive. The issue is my mom was dating this guy she met 2 years ago. He ended up going to jail for possession of drugs, and he recently got out, and now he's living here with us. He doesn't work, he doesn't pay bills like I do, and he doesn't even have a driver's license. Recently, I came home and found my Xbox missing out of my room, and when I asked where it was, he said he had taken it out of my room because I hadn't been taking the trash out. We basically got into a heated argument, and not once did my mom step in and tell him anything. I hate this man. He claims he is the man of the house, but I'm told to drive him around to appointments and pick him up. My question is, should I give my mom an ultimatum and make her choose between the two of us? No. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. And unfortunately, I have seen situations like this far too much. And, it's not your fault. Oh, and by the way, he didn't want me to use his name, but just to be clear, this is a young man we're talking about. I would say, it sounds like baby boy, but the only difference is, this young man, he's in college and he works part-time and, so he's actually doing something with his life. But here's the thing, okay? I have to say this to, my queens out there. We need to stop putting so much pressure on our sons. It's one thing, and you do it to your daughters too, because I've experienced it myself growing up. When moms don't have a man and they're single, they want to make it all about their kids. Oh, it's about me and my kids and me and this, that, and the third. But then as soon as they get a man, they toss their kids off to the side, and then the next thing you know, they're all wrapped up into this man and they're not paying their kids no mind, and all that kind of stuff. Now, that's very unfortunate, and we need to stop doing that. I see a lot of women who, try to make their sons their dates when they don't have a man, and it's just me and my son, and having their son, oh, my son is taking me out, I'm gonna show him how to treat a lady, and this, that, and the third. It's not nothing wrong with teaching your son how to treat a lady, but at the same time, y'all women know that y'all be falling back on your sons when you don't have no man or no husband in your life, and y'all need to cut that shit out, because these young men are not supposed to be holding back from their dreams and living their life, saving their money and doing the things that they need to do to make them self-sufficient to find a wife, just because you don't have a man. Because what y'all's problem is y'all settle for these broke ass jokes, like he said, the man is on drugs or had drugs or whatever. Any grown ass man dibbling and dabbling, whether using, selling, or whatever in drugs, isn't going to make for a promising future and a promising husband. So, when you're not thinking, maturely, you're going to get immature results. And that's why you end up having these men in and out of your lives. Because look at what the hell y'all settling for. Having anything just to have a man is not the move. Now, to you, young man, I'm going to tell you straight up. Your mom is a woman, and she's not going to choose you over her man. She made you the man of the house, because I take it your father's not around, it's just you and her, and she made you feel like you were the man of the house because she didn't have a man in her house. And then the moment she does get a man in the house, she makes you feel replaced, and now she's boying you and treating you like a kid and all that kind of stuff, while this fool is laying up on your couch probably eating hot Cheetos with holy socks and sitting there looking at the damn trash and telling you to take it out when you going to school full time and working part time. So she's satisfied with an ain't shit ass dude. your mom is satisfied with that. He must be doing something for her in the bedroom that you know, can't do and you're not supposed to do. So she's not going to turn that down because she's happy to have that in her life. That little bit that he's giving her is making her fulfilled, and it's also making her ass blind as a bat. You know, that it must be hitting her up in her brain and making her blind as a bat. And she can't think straight. She can't see straight because she's digmatized right now. Your mother is digmatized. And right now, she wants Ving Rhames. Okay, right now she wants Ving Rhames. He's not a man. He's not the man of the house, but she wants Ving Rhames. So to you, you know, I wouldn't confront my mom necessarily because she's grown. That is her home and you're living in it. You can show her better than you can tell her. And if I were you, what I would do is I would reapply, and maybe you can still go away to college, or I would try to find a roommate, you know, see if there's another relative you can live with, or, you know, see, you know, if there's a room for rent or something like that in a safe place or something. But, you know, bottom line is, I would get out of that house. I would just get out of that house and remove myself from the situation, because you can't tell grown people what to do in their house. And if they're responsible for paying, you know, the bills and all that kind of stuff, and you may be contributing, because you did mention that you contribute, it's still her house. It's in her name. It's her home. She brought this low life ass bastard into her home because she wanted him there. She didn't care, you know, how you felt about it, you know, because again, she's thinking that it's her home. But what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't be paying no damn bills in there, and I know that bastard would give me my damn Xbox back, or we would have some problems, because he shouldn't be going into your room and taking your property. Now that, yes, that is something that I would definitely, you know, bring to my mom's attention, that he shouldn't be going in my room and touching my property. You know, you are a young adult, and you should be respected as such. Like I said, you're going to college, you know, you working, you're contributing to the household, you have your own vehicle, you're actually running this damn monkey bastard around, which is very nice of you, because I wouldn't be doing it. You know, but I understand where you're coming from. I know how you feel. You know, I've been in situations to where, you know, my dad wasn't around, and, you know, when my mom was single, it was always about me and her. And then, you know, once she got a boyfriend, you know, I was always left at my grandmom's house, or, you know, times she just didn't come home, and, you know, all that kind of. So I understand how you feel. I really, really understand how you feel. And it's like you're playing games with your children when you do shit like that. You're playing emotional games with them because you need them so much. They're a shoulder to cry on, and they're kids. You know what I mean? They're children. They're your children, and you're using them, and then you throw them away when you get a man, and then when the man leaves, then you want your child back and all that. You're treating your kids like yo-yos. You're straight up treating your kids like yo-yos. So, young man, my advice to you is, like I said, you know, I will reclaim my items, because, you know, ain't nobody gonna be taking my shit. Especially not no bums. And then, you know, I would see about, you know, relocating, moving out, seeing if there's some friends or somebody you could stay with, you know, and try your best to get on your feet without your mom's help, and, you know, let her lay in her bed that she makes, because a bum like that, usually they end up getting in trouble for the same shit. Usually they end up cheating or doing something trifling. You know, mess doesn't get blessed, so it's not going to last forever. But even if it doesn't last forever, I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back, because you know it could happen again. At this point, you know, your mom is, like I said, she's digmatized, and that's how she's going to, you know, judge situations and react to situations. She's going to react to it as a digmatized woman. I hate to say that, because it is your mom, and I'm sorry, but, you know, some women, like I said, a piece of penis knock their asses like crazy, knock you crazy. Good luck to you. I think it's wonderful that you're doing, you know, well in school, and I think it's wonderful that you're keeping a job and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I hope things really, really work out for you. That's all I have. You know, thanks for emailing me. You guys, if you want to email me and ask me any questions, you can email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at Queen Chrishonda. You can also follow me on Twitter at Queen Chrishonda. And Don't forget to subscribe to me. I'm slowly getting up there. I'm encroaching 900. Come on, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Anyway, I want to say peace from the C-Hive, guys.